Louis Lumière was born on October 5, 1864. He was a French inventor and pioneer of early cinema. Louis, together with his brother Auguste Lumière, changed the world of moving pictures. The Lumière brothers are best known for their invention of the cinematography, a device that could record and project films. This invention marked the beginning of cinema as we know it today. Louis was not only an inventor but also a businessman. His work with films and moving images brought him fame. However, his contributions went beyond just inventing machines. Louis Lumière was also a visionary, dreaming of a world where people could see moving images in a new way. In the late 19th century, there was great interest in the idea of capturing moving pictures. People had been working on ways to take still photographs of moments in time for years. But the idea of recording something that moved was much more challenging. Many people worked on this challenge before the Lumière brothers, but Louis and Auguste made the first real breakthrough. Before the cinematography, there were other machines like the kinetoscope. However, these machines could only show films one person at a time. What made the Lumière brothers' invention special was that it could show films to many people at once. In 1895, Louis Lumière and his brother held the first public screening of their films. It was a big event, and people were amazed to see moving pictures on a screen. The films were short, simple scenes of everyday life. For example, one film showed workers leaving a factory, while another showed a train arriving at a station. These films may seem simple today, but at the time they were revolutionary. The audience was amazed because they had never seen anything like it before. The Lumière brothers were not only inventors, but they were also smart businessmen. They understood the importance of showing their invention to the public. They realized that the ability to show films to many people at once was a powerful new form of entertainment. Louis Lumière's goal was to create a machine that was practical and affordable. He wanted people all over the world to be able to experience moving pictures. In addition to the cinematography, the Lumière brothers also invented other devices. They worked on improving the film industry and making it more accessible. Their films were very popular, and many people wanted to see them. The Lumière brothers showed their films in cities across Europe and other parts of the world. They also developed the first film studio, where they could create new films to show to the public. Louis Lumière was not just focused on making films. He was interested in many other fields, such as photography, and made important contributions to them as well. His work in photography helped to improve the technology behind film. Louis also believed that films could be used for more than just entertainment. He thought that films could have a positive impact on education and society. In fact, the Lumière brothers made many films that were educational in nature. These films showed people how to do things, such as how to make a chair or how to plant a tree. The Lumière brothers' films were not just for fun, they were meant to inform people and help them learn. As the film industry grew, so did Louis Lumière's fame. People from all over the world came to see the films he and his brother made. However, the Lumière brothers' success was not without challenges. The world of cinema was changing quickly, and new technologies were being developed all the time. Louis Lumière was aware that the future of film would be shaped by new inventions. By the early 1900s, the Lumière brothers started to move away from filmmaking. They were no longer the only people working in the film industry. New filmmakers, such as Georges Méliès, were exploring new creative possibilities with film. The Lumière brothers decided to stop making films and focus on other areas of their business. They also became involved in other industries, including the development of color photography. Louis Lumière continued to work in science and technology for the rest of his life. He never lost his passion for invention and exploration. Although the Lumière brothers are best known for their role in the invention of cinema, their impact went far beyond that. They were pioneers in many fields, and their inventions helped shape the modern world. Today, we still enjoy films and videos thanks to their groundbreaking work. Louis Lumière's legacy is remembered not just for the invention of cinema, but for his contributions to the development of technology and art. In many ways, he helped to create a new world of entertainment that continues to grow and evolve. Even though Louis Lumière stopped making films, his influence on the film industry remained. The world of cinema grew rapidly after the Lumière brothers, with new filmmakers pushing the boundaries of what films could do. Their invention of the cinematography inspired countless other inventors and filmmakers. In the years that followed, the film industry grew into a major global business. Today, films are an essential part of our culture, and we often forget that it all started with the Lumière brothers. They brought a new form of entertainment into the world that has had a lasting impact. Louis Lumière may have moved on from filmmaking, but his legacy lives on in every movie we watch today. We can look back at his work and remember the moment when cinema was born. Louis Lumière passed away on June 6, 1948. His name, however, lives on through the countless films that have been made since his time. Through the Lumière brothers' work, the world was given the gift of cinema, and it continues to change our lives in ways that Louis could never have imagined.